Okay, so the two Void Rays are gonna try to sandwich while the front attacks. Okay, let's see how this works out, because...
Not to mention intercept reinforcements.
Yeah, and here's the reinforcements too for Dpoo. Here's the timing here. He's gonna time it now. Void Ray's gonna take out the tank. He does take a Void Ray out.
Yeah, but he moved them away from the tank. That's what he really wanted.
Yeah, Dpoo lost both tanks, and that's how he would break this shield battery setup here. And I think he's gonna back off. He has a third base coming in. Yeah, and Bio, you cannot beat Bio without any, unless you have overwhelming numbers. At least at this size, without Storm or Disruptors or Colossus. So, the tanks are slowly moving in.
Those field batteries.
This is good. He's kiting him back. Storm is still not done.
It's a lot of damage output. The Marines
Yeah,
especially.
he only has one Templar. So really, he only has one Storm. The shield battery may go down. There's a run by the Zealots trying to
He takes
protect
that
the
one tank, but...
He does. This is looking real good for Dpoo. The super battery overcharge may not matter, guys.
Yeah, not with those Marines.
This is the power of the bio push.
And this
that
deal all becomes try to keep them Dpoo wants to keep them close to the siege tanks. Archaic wants to keep the action close to the batteries, but I think it's over.
He's a little careless with his tanks, but it may not matter because there's only 4 supply of army here for the Archaic. There you go. You can just push in there. That's not enough.
Working in, but they're going to die pretty quickly, and Templars have to charge up before they can storm. At best, he can cast a couple of feedbacks, right? Yep.
That's it.
All right,
There
Seth,
you go.
hit it. GG.
All right, we got a tie game, guys.
Interesting. I like it.
That's what you gotta do if you're Dpoo. He produces pretty well, right? So.
But there's a drop here. He's not gonna drop these either. That's too many tanks, too many Vikings. Yeah,
Ooh.
good scan. That's a scary fortified position there. You don't want to walk in there. But look at this. He's gonna
there you
go for it.
Good drop. Oh, nice. That's nice.
Yeah, this is a good drop because it takes out what 5 tanks and then able to now kill these units. Yeah, Freedom is kind of wary of bringing his units in because he knows there's a set of units just pouncing. And look at that, 15 workers killed. Oh, that's very painful.
Oh, yeah.
More units are not, look at him, he's surrounding Freedom all over the map here. He's coming from the left side and the right side.
Yeah, that's just too much.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna
Vikings,
land.
there you go, the land. There you go.
And he's gonna clean up here. No, he's not. He is not gonna clean up. Look at Ghostchant. His supply drops all the way down to 115. And he's gonna forfeit this base. He's just gonna need to lift it up now. He has his own Thor's now, but like what you said, Freedom's mech is much more upgraded. And he drops a Thor right on top of the other tanks. Alright, so let's see who cleans up here. Okay, the Vikings are gonna land right next to the other tanks as well. And so this is... yes, he's
The
gonna clean
repair?
up here. It's gonna repair. So Ghostchant is losing ground here very slowly. Alright, so Freedom gets wind of that side attack, positions his tanks accordingly already. Yeah, look at these Thors. They just look at none of them. It looks like it was evenly distributed on all the damage, so none of them fell. So Ghostchant is just losing out on the efficiency battle here.
But look at KJ. KJ losing some tanks. Oh no.
Oh no, it was still in the process of sieging.
Oh.
Loses 4 right away. But looks like he's gonna clean up the marauders and gives him access to this base. He's gonna be able to pick this off, perhaps. Yeah, this is just action-packed all over the place. And you know, ever since we started the early attack, it just hasn't stopped since then.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is good for me. Oh, that medevac though. Good thing he doesn't have air attack.
Yeah, he's gonna clean this up now. Gives him access to take out this rich Vespine Geyser base. But there are more tanks here. Yeah, but they are unsieged. But still, their upgrades are really on point. So if you look at the upgrades here, 3-3 for bio and +3 attack. Oh, good jump here for Ghostchant. I
Oh,
think
nice.
he's gonna clean this up, maybe? No, there are more tanks behind there. We didn't see the one in the back with the 4 of them. And I think that 4 provided coverage there. Then it's just a back and forth. This is a heavyweight battle going back and forth here. SCVs to this 3 o'clock, but it's been found by this double Hellion.
Oh
Which,
no.
you know what? He does not have Blue Flame. He does make him into a Hellbats, but he does not have Blue Flame.
Right.
The rest of the units are frantically trying to make their way there to try to defend this. This is Ghostchant's last hope for a base, and I think it's going to get picked up. Is it?
Yep. I think this is game 1.
Wait, actually he might clean up here? No, he won't. The Yamato cannons actually proved the difference. Wiped out 3 of the Vikings right away, and I think that would be it. Look at the supply difference. And once the battle cruisers make their way across here, the thing is, yeah, they're gonna go while being repaired. There are more Hellions. Does not have Blue Flame though. He could have spent that Blue Flame upgrade. But I think this will be it. The Vikings are trying to chip away at these battle cruisers, but these cattle bruisers, some say, they're tough to kill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the warps in to consolidate their armies together, and there it is, GG, and I forgot to do their GG.
What a game.
An adventurous group here. I don't know how much is gonna get done. There's only 1 tank here, but there are units here that's ready to
on the way,
pounce.
including the Liberator.
Liberator is not sieging up,
Ooh.
however.
Okay.
There it is.
There we go. Alright. Keeps that tank preserved, and that's the time to hit where he's not, but he's got plenty, and like I failed to see earlier,
Well, he needs to
there's a
siege
lot
these
of
tanks first
anti-air
of
there.
all. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna get thwarted. And look at the supply. Mizel takes a...
Mazel is taking the lead.
And is he gonna... Yeah, so here's the discipline with Mac, right? You win that battle, but you do not want to overextend. And I think Mizel, if he goes out, tries to overextend here, and he gets surrounded, he loses his advantage. He wants to take this easy, slowly. Don't overextend in this area. Just siege your tanks from a little bit far away. Have some backup
Siege
siege.
your tanks, set up your liberation zones.
Exactly.
Siege those tanks, definitely siege those tanks.
Nice. But look, yeah, he can just back off here, take this one out. Yeah, but yeah, this is where you're getting
Feels
greedy.
like more damage than he needed to take.
Yeah, you don't need to take this all the way up here. This is what I'm talking about with mech, right? Siege your tank, just inch forward.
Yeah. Plant
Yeah.
down each step you take.
Yeah.
But, to his
he's gonna
credit,
lose his
Mazel
tank.
still has the supply lead.
Yeah, he does have the supply lead. He can land
Whoa.
this. Is he gonna land
I don't
it?
think
Yeah,
those Vikings are going to do too well against the Marines, but, well, maybe I'm corrected.
Well, there's not that many Marines yet, so...
No, and they were not going in all together either.
Yeah.
Over in the lower right, we have a hidden base, a little bit further away from the rest.
Oh, I don't know about that. There are all these tanks back here. He uses up all of the
Oh.
Marines. And there it is. There's more being rallied forward. But like I said,
There's been a lot of carnage.
you can take your time here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You set up your fortification. You control the air. Well, you used to. I think you still do. And then let your liberators push forward, right? Now he is not making any more liberators, however.
Upgraded Liberator range if he can handle it, but I don't think he's got the tech for that.
I don't know about these Marines.
Yeah, those
are-
Marines aren't going to make it very far.
Yeah,
Got the repair mule down.
Ooh, good catch here. I think he can take care of that one Raven. Good job. The Raven threw out an auto turret, which really did not do anything.
Now, in the midst of all of this, they're both expanding, including additional flying command center. I'm not sure if that's scouting or just ready to plop down at the rich guest. Alright, we got incoming.
Yeah, so there are these tanks. This is what I'm talking about. You have tank coverage from the back line.
Oh yeah. And on the high ground too.
But the
You
problem
don't want
here
to mess
is,
with tanks when they're up top.
yeah, this is where you need the Liberator, right? Where is the Liberator? You can't really bully your way in if there are tanks from the other side. That's why you
Yeah,
need the Liberator.
Siege tanks are not something you want to exchange punches with. Oh, that could be those battle cruisers. Got 2 more in production even. Does he have Yamato yet? Upgrades. He does not have Yamato yet, and that can be very handy for your doing some good damage before you even get into range. This ain't gonna be pretty. Now the thing about those battle cruisers, there's only so much damage they can do with their normal weapons against fully armored Thors. And those Thors have full upgrades. Meanwhile, the battle cruisers don't have any upgrades at all. They don't have attack, they don't have plating, they don't have Yamato, so this is not a fair fight. Those Thors, despite their lack of mobility, they can keep moving forward. They don't care about battle cruisers. Those mules, though, you know, you summon them down, you better have them repair, or I guess they're gonna go off and mine? I don't know. Look at how slowly those battle cruisers do damage against Thors with their normal weapons, and especially with the upgrade difference. Thors are heavy armored units, and battle cruisers, if they want to do a lot of damage against armor, they really need those Yamatos. Yeah. 3 tanks, and those Marines can't even get close there. Planetary Fortress. And those the classic Brood War SCVs are on the run, and whew, there's a lot floating to the surface of the ocean right now. And that's an interesting trivia fact that I learned from this map and some of the other underwater maps. When you die, your body becomes a lot less dense, and you float more easily. So, I've never put that to the test in actual water, but everything I know I learned from StarCraft, so you gotta take me to the bank on that. Oh man. 50 supply against 199, and Seth, hit the GG if you're listening. That is over. Zell getting off to a slow start, but he kept building up. And it just goes to show you, if you both are able to take out one player, there's a lot less that the other player can do, even if you have to sacrifice a whole lot of troops. Now he's got a good defense here, he has a bunker, but this is a lot of aggression. Bunker goes down, supply depots are down, so it's most likely supply blocked now. There's going to be very little he can do. Little Reaper is going to have to make a choice. He's going to either go in there, try to reinforce him and defend him, or counterattack and try to do as much damage and take out one of his opponents so it turns into a 1v1 match. It can be very tricky, especially with the amount of damage he's done. The Stalkers are able to hit air units too, so here's Little Reaper's attack. Yeah, those Stalkers were ready. Despite the slow zone, the Warp Prism got away, but it's going to have to get back here. Otherwise, they're going to be overwhelmed. This is actually going to be a pretty short match and a very long night. And there you go. There's a reason why Zergrosh is a term used even outside of StarCraft. Once it was first introduced, it made an impression. You see, they're trying to decide whether to target the pylons or the workers. They see the Dark Shrine, and they're going to try to eliminate it before there's any Dark Templar available. Dark Templar do get out, but it's Dark... yeah. Freedom is gone. Little Reaper is gone. It is time to hit the final GG of the night. Maestro.